Don't disclose your need to the marketplace, only your willingness. We'll talk about that a little later today. Because the marketplace is not interested in your need, but they are interested in your seed. Don't disclose your need to the marketplace. They're interested in your discipline. They're interested in your eagerness. They're interested in your vitality, your work ethic. That's what the marketplace is interested in. Not your need, but your seed. We get what we deserve. Eagerness. God says, if you move toward me, I'll move toward you. See, that's how you get those occasions to meet God. You must make the move. God could say, you don't move, I don't move. You say, well, that's arbitrary. Well, when you're God, you can make it that way. So, the law says if you wish to receive, now let's talk about enlightened self-interest. If you wish to receive, and we would call the wish to receive self-interest. But if it's enlightened self-interest, here's what it says. I understand that in order to receive, I must give. Receiving is reserved for those who give. Receiving is not reserved for those who need it. It's reserved for those who deserve it. We deserve the receiving by giving. In fact, there's an extraordinary phrase in this little context, and here's what it says. It's better to give than it is to receive. Now, the uneducated person would find that difficult to ponder. Why would it be better to give than it is to receive? So let me give you one of the better phrases for the day. Here it is. Giving starts the receiving process. So of course it's better. Because receiving who you wish. You must start the giving process. For me to receive my additional fortunes for the future. Not necessarily for the money, because I don't need them. I take them. I don't need them. But here's what I do need. For someone to say, a year from now, 5 years from now, Mr. Rohn, that seminar helped me change my life. And for whatever reason, I was brought here to this place for this time. And later someone says that. See, to receive that kind of thanks, it's unbelievable. Here's what you cannot buy. That kind of thanks. You can't buy it with money. You have to earn it.
To get money to get the working.
Now let's expand a little further now. It's called the law of riches and wealth. In our own self-interest, if we wish to be rich and wealthy and prosperous and healthy and all the valuable things we can think of for the human experience, how could we get there? It's understanding the law of enlightened self-interest and the law of deserving. The question was asked in the Bible, how can we be great? What is the key to greatness? Great wealth, great return, great accolades, trophies to put on the mantle above the fireplace. How can we get great respect, great riches, great abundance for ourselves? How can we get that? And the answer was given. And here was the answer. Find a way to serve. Find a way to serve the many. So I paraphrase it to read this. Service to many leads to greatness. Service to many leads to greatness. Someone says, well, about the best I can do is take care of myself. That's okay. Self-care has its own reward, but it's very limited. He says, I can't be worried about other people's problems. I got enough problems of my own. That's okay. Self-defense is okay. Self-preservation is okay. But it has a very limited reward. If you wish to change that into abundance, prosperity, and uniqueness, then here's what you must do. Help solve other people's problems. Help find answers for someone else, not just for yourself, but for someone else. And in that kind of service, you now begin the process of greatness. Someone asked the question, how can I be ruler over many? How could I manage A lot of people. How could I be the leader of a vast movement or enterprise? Here was the answer. Nothing wrong with that wish. We call that self-interest of the mind. Wishing to be the manager, the ruler, wishing to be presiding over many people. Here was the answer. Be faithful when the amounts are small. Be faithful when there's just a few. Be disciplined when there's only a few. That starts to entitle you to someday be ruler over many. You say, well, if I had a big organization, you know, I'd really run it with a strong hand and I'd be a fabulous leader. But I've only got a few and I don't know where they are. See, that's not going to work. If you wish to preside over riches, you must start when the amounts are small. Someone says, oh, if I had a fortune, I'd really take good care of it, but I've only got a paycheck, I don't know where it goes. See, not knowing where it goes disqualifies you now for presiding over the fortune. You've all heard that, right? I don't know where it all goes. Did you hear that expression? Oh, we'd love to have you run the company. You don't know where it all goes. Somebody says it just gets away from you. Oh, we'd love to have you run the world, right? It just gets away from you. Somebody says it's only pennies and it's only a few. Here's where you begin to qualify for abundance and riches and greatness and respect, is to be disciplined when the amounts are small. Someone finds it unique, right, that this many people would come and hear what I've got to say for a whole weekend, but this is not where I started. I started with just a few, but I was so on fire with the few, trying to translate for them in my awkward ways back then. What had happened to me? My life got changed, my income got changed, my health got changed, everything got changed for the better. And now I've lived the most extraordinary life, but it started with my passion for just a few, to translate for just the few. Someone says, well, there's just a few here, you know, does this meeting matter when there's only a few? And the answer is yes. Jot this down. You never know who's in the audience, whether it's a few or 1,000 or whatever. But you got to be faithful when there's just a few. Tell your story when there's just a few. Be just as passionate about ideas that can change someone's life when there's just a few. Now you begin, not fully qualified, but you begin the qualification to someday speak to many, someday preside over a vast crowd, someday be the manager or the leader of millions. It starts in those early days to deserve it. Okay.
Hi there, my name is Chris and I'm the co-founder of freedomentrepreneurs.com. Today I'm actually shooting a video here in my backyard in the beautiful Perth, Western Australia.
Yeah. All right, guys, I'm going to be starting my meeting very soon. Thank you for staying a little bit with me.
See the vision of the harvest when the summer is finished. Is it possible to see the finished harvest? And the answer is yes. We do that simply by faith. Key phrase, faith is the ability to see things that don't yet exist. And that's how things exist. How did this hotel get here? Someone saw it while the property was vacant. You say, well, is it possible to see this hotel when it isn't here? And the answer is yes, of course. If somebody cannot see it when it is not here, then it will never be here. So it's possible to see things that don't yet exist. Interesting. When should you start building this hotel? This is a good question for your philosophical musings. When should we start building the house? When should we start? And here's the answer. As soon as it's finished. You wouldn't start building a house until you had it finished. If you just started laying bricks and somebody came around and said, what are you doing? I said, I'm just laying bricks. And said, what are you building? And you said, I have no idea. See, they'll take you away to a safe place. So we got that now? It's possible to finish something before you start. In fact, it would be a bit foolish to start until you had it finished. So human beings have this remarkable ability to finish something and then start it. We've heard the old expression, don't count your chickens until they're hatched. No, we have the ability to count our chickens long before they're hatched. Because we know, we have faith, we believe. We use the law of averages. There's bound to be at least out of every dozen, out of every 100, out of every 50. So it's possible to see the end and then begin. Start looking into the future of what you would like to accomplish, where you would like to go, the person you would like to be, and see if you can't get a better picture of the finished objective. See yourself there, see yourself in possession of. I was in business with Bob Cummings, the old movie star, for a while. He said, decide what you want, and then...
This is an ad for project management called Monday.com. This is what it looks like, and this is what it feels like.
As if you already had it. Being an actor, he could give us a few tips.
I don't want a dirty house.
Decide what you want and act as if it was already yours. Now, the reason we can act thinking that it's already ours is because not only can we vision the end results, we can also vision the beginning of making it real. So we don't start till it's finished, but it is possible for human beings to finish something before they start. Human beings are the only life on Earth that has this incredible capacity to change the course of your life. No other life form can do that. Every other life form except humans seems to operate simply by instinct and the genetic code. In the winter, the goose flies south. How often? Answer, every winter. If you said to the goose, hey, it'd be better this year to go west, he ignores that advice. And the reason is because he cannot make choices and listen to advice of something that might be better. He has to obey instinct and the genetic code. But now jot this down, not human beings. Human beings can alter the course of their life. Human beings can live one way for 5 years, tear up that script, live a totally different way the next 5 years. The first 6 years of my economic life, I wound up broke. The second 6 years, I wound up rich. Someone says, how did you do that? Here's number one. I discovered I was not a goose. Someone says, don't you have to do the second 6 years like you did the first 6 years? And jot this down. No. No, you don't have to live the second 6 years like the first 6. You can use all the information and all the advice and repairing all of your mistakes and adopting a new and refined philosophy so that the next 6 years can be totally different than the last 6. No other life form can do this. See, if you were a tree, you'd be stuck. As a tree, if you used up all the nourishment that was around you and you couldn't change location, see, you would die. But that's not true. Human beings can change location, go north, south, east, west, live here for a while, live somewhere else for a while. So that's a note to make. You can greatly alter the course of your life. Now here's the next note to make. 5 years from now, you will arrive. The question is where? This is for mature people now. If you keep up your present disciplines and keep up the present pace that you're on, where will you be in 5 years? Boy, it's easy to say, hey, I haven't really thought about that. So now make this note. In 5 years, here's the probability. You will either arrive at a well-designed destination or an undesigned destination. Well-designed or undesigned. And I promise you, 5 years from now, you really don't want to arrive at an undesigned destination. Because you may very well wind up wearing what you don't want to wear, driving what you don't want to drive, living what you don't want to live, maybe doing what you don't want to do. Simply because you didn't design a better destination. Key phrase, up front, the decisions are easy. Now, sometimes after we've lived a few years, now to repair our mistakes and get back on track seems like a tough job. If you've messed up your health for 10 years, I'm telling you, it takes more than 10 days to get it back. But here's the key, and it's so exciting to talk to the teenagers. Make the note, if you start early, the fortune belongs to you. If you start early, all fortunes that are available to humans, if you start early, the promise looms large and the odds
God
are
definitely needs
heavy.
to bless me
in your
with
favor.
housemate so
yes,
that I
it's
can have
possible to
time
do
with
some
other
radical
things
things
in
starting
my
late
life.
and still arrive with some good treasures and some good things. But when you haven't got that much time left, now sometimes the decision has to be so drastic, people are not willing to make it. They're too tired, too weary.
I get that, but I don't get to.
Say, look,
I
have
don't
much time
feel like.
left. It's not going to happen for me anyway. It's easy to take that attitude. But everyone here, we've got the time over the next 10 years. We've got the time the next 20 years. We've got the time the next 30 years to make some repair now in our errors of the past and set up some new disciplines. And I'm telling you, that's going to change everything. So, 5 years from now, I wish for you to arrive at a well-designed place. A place of productivity, a place that'll make you feel good about yourself, a place that'll give you honor and respect, a place that'll give you influence to touch other people 5 years from now that you couldn't do today. Where will you be in 5 years? Key phrase, we go the direction we face. We go the direction we face. If you start designing something at the end of this direction, sure enough, you will start going the direction you face. And we face the direction we design. Next phrase. Direction determines destination. Destination is not determined by hope. It's not determined by wish. Destination is determined by direction. You cannot change destination overnight. You cannot change destination overnight. Which means you can't arrive at a 5 years from place tomorrow. But here's what you can change today, and overnight you can change direction. And it is so fascinating what a little small change of direction will do. Let's say that you're here and you're headed this way, and 5 years from now you'll wind up here. But here's how we individually can arrive at a new destination. Maybe right now by discipline or lack of discipline or direction, you're headed this way. But it wouldn't take much to change direction and head this way. So that in 5 years, you wind up here instead of here. And the difference now of getting off this track and getting on this track is not much. A few decisions in discipline, a few decisions in learning, a few decisions in change of behavior, change of habit, a few decisions in setting goals that you've sort of let drift before. Like I did at age 25, didn't have a list. I immediately started to change that. And I immediately started to change my direction so that very quickly I started heading this direction. In less than 7 years, I was a millionaire. And that was just my economics. And sure enough, when I met my mentor, I was headed this way. And here's where I would have been in 5 or 6 years. Maybe okay. You know, my kids probably wouldn't have been starving. And maybe, you know, we got clothes to wear and a place to live. But the joy of productivity and the joy of becoming valuable to the marketplace and more valuable to my family and valuable to my friends in my inner circle, all of that probably would have escaped me if I would have kept going this way. But I am so thankful for the circumstances and whatever else arranged it for me. Some things are arranged and we don't even know how it occurred. For you to be here, do you imagine the chain of circumstances that caused you to be able to sit in this auditorium today? It's amazing. This had to happen and this had to happen and this door had to close and this door had to open. And all of those things, for me to be here, for you to be here, I just didn't drop out of the sky. Right? And you arrived here from all kinds of directions. Here we are. And so we just say, wow, part of that's a mystery, and we let it be a mystery. We don't even try to figure it out. We just say, wow, it's incredible. But now that we're here, how could we collectively and individually affect each other's lives? It's by doing just what we've done: study, learn, teach, shake hands, trade stories, and do all this stuff, so that we can help other people as well as ourselves to make that small journey to a new direction. So jot that down. It's only a small journey to a new direction. Guess how quickly you can change your health? By starting to eat an apple a day. Mama said an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Let's say you've been ill long enough, you've had health problems long enough, and you say, that's it. That's over. I'm going to now start a program. You don't have to really revolutionize your whole health life. Just start with an apple a day. You say, well, is it that simple to change your health life? And the answer is yes. The key is just to start. You know, you pick up a book on good health and you get halfway through the book and it says, now, dear reader, set this book aside, fall down on the floor and see how many push-ups you can do. And then it goes on to say, and if you have not done that, why not give this book away? It looks like you're not going to do it. Come on, you don't have to radically do something. You can gain momentum and make changes as you go. Just start. Here's what happens when you start a new direction. Self-esteem starts to accelerate. It doesn't take much for you to feel good about yourself. Just committed to a new direction and you feel good. And an apple a day, committed to finally having a health program that'll make you the healthiest you've ever been in the next 20 years. All you got to do is munch on that first apple. And nobody even has to be around you, and you don't have to announce it to the world. But you munch on that first apple and say, this is the beginning of developing a health program that's going to make me so healthy I'll have the vitality to do whatever I want to do for the next 30 years of my life. Munch, munch, happy, happy, self-esteem off the scale. Now, if you eat an apple the second day, you become almost delirious, saying, wow, I'm on my way. Somebody said, just 2 apples? Says, look, you don't understand. Not only did I do it yesterday, I've done it again today. This really proving to myself with no audience, no microphones, no nothing, just you and yourself. You've convinced yourself, I'm on my way to the healthiest I ever have been. I'm starting a new life. This is the second day. I'm on my way. That's how easy it is to change your life. You don't need some dramatic vision. Just begin something. And maybe by health or by whatever other things we can think of to do, you just get back on a better track. Okay? It's a small journey to changing direction.
My team and I always had trouble managing our tasks until one of my colleagues found Monday.com. You can see the task owner, what the deadline is, change the status, and it's all in one place. In the task, you can make comments, attach files, tag people. It's brilliant. It's completely transformed the way that we work. Honestly, I don't know what we would do without it.
Okay.
But here's what else I hope you'll find here today, and that is
and 2 p.m.
And who knows the mystery of inspiration? Some people were inspired and some are not. You were inspired to get here, some were not. Who knows the mystery of that? I don't know. How can you name it? Rest of If you think investing is risky, wait till you get the tab for not investing. See, it's all risky. Getting married is risky. Having children is risky. Going into business is risky. Investing your money is risky. It's all risky. I'll tell you how risky life is. You're not going to get out alive. That's risky.
Hello, everyone. Just want to find out if you can hear me. It's 3 o'clock UK time, 2 p.m. Ghanaian time. Just want to find out if you are there, Ali. This event is basically for you, and I'm so grateful and happy to be here to share this opportunity with you. If you can hear me, can you please type 111 on the chat room? Thank you.
Did I have my drink? Done. And I realized I wanted to type that.
I think what he's expecting you to do is get those people to plug into his call because he said he was doing. Hungry? Want to sleep? What's the matter? Very good.
Oh, thank you, Tayo. I'm waiting for Ali, yeah? Give me a second, just want to double check. Oh, good, great. Thank you. I can see that you're there. My name is Bola Balogun. I believe we had a decent conversation yesterday, and I'm so glad, I'm so grateful that you are here now. And number one, I know you've requested for this opportunity for quite some time now, and I've not been able to share it with you. So I would like to apologize for that, first of all. At the same time, if there's anything more than anything, I'm so grateful that we have the time to be able to do it now. So without further delay, I'm gonna get started. Just let me know if you can see my screen in a minute. Right. So this is my screen. I want to find out if it is clear and you can see it. I believe you should be able to see it now. If you can see it, can you type 111? If you can see my screen, can you type 111? Can you see my screen? I'm just waiting for your response so that I can get started. Thank you, Marilyn. Marilyn, are you from UK or Ghana? I'm waiting for Alabis to respond. I'm not sure whether we are properly called. Oh, thank you. All right. So without further delay, I'll just carry on. Again, I would like to say thank you for joining me today. I would like to say thank you for making this event a possibility, and I'm so happy and grateful to be here to share this opportunity. Couple of months ago, when I come across this opportunity in front of us called iMarket Live, couple of questions come to mind, and it's that same questions that I'm going to be asking you for you to know whether this opportunity is really for you. All right, so before we get started, whenever I'm looking at a business opportunity, I kind of look into 4 factors. Yeah, and the 4 factors that I look into are the gauge for me to see whether I want to get myself involved in a business or whether I'm not going to get myself in a business. The first of them is timing. Timing is one factor that when it comes to business is very important. And what does timing does? Timing kind of give any business a huge market share, especially if it is the pioneer in the particular business or in the particular arena. So if it is real estate that we are dealing with, location tends to be very, very important. But in business, what timing does is it kind of give you a market share. It gives you a huge market share. You can appreciate this if you look at website like Google. If you look at businesses like Apple, they are kind of pioneer in what they are doing, and they kind of gain a massive online presence, and they kind of gain massive users to their opportunity. So, and the same thing applies to Facebook as well. Timing kind of make Facebook explode in a much more significant way than any other social media company that has been there before Facebook. So when it comes to iMarket Live opportunity, one thing I realize is the timing is quite fantastic, because they are one company that has done what any other companies has never done before. Okay, and this is where this opportunity stems from. If I go forward, I wouldn't know if you've heard about the cash flow quadrant before. So there is a man called Robert Kiyosaki, as you can see currently on my screen. Robert Kiyosaki is that gentleman that wrote the book called Rich Dad Poor Dad. I still remember that I have to ask you a particular question to see whether this opportunity is for you. But I kind of want us to quickly go through this as quick as possible. So Robert Kiyosaki wrote that book called Rich Dad Poor Dad, and what he does is he kind of break down the way that we make money into 4 different sections. The first of them is called the employee. So who is an employee? An employee is that person that at any point in time in our life, most probably we've been an employee of one firm or one company before. So an employee is that person that literally trade his time for money. Okay. So what tends to happen is maybe you're working 10 hours a day, or you are working 8 hours a day for a particular company, and they choose to be paying you certain amount of salary, or trading your time for that money. Okay. And then there are a couple of benefits that comes with it. But where the problem lies is because we are trading our time for money, sometimes we just find ourselves in a position whereby we run out of time, either due to health reasons, either due to age, either due to other commitments, and that will just make sure that that time is not there for us, however how much we try. So, and that is the downside for being an employee of a particular company, because you're trading your time for money. When you get into an elderly age, you kind of realize that the energy is not there anymore. You'll be calling for retirement. And what tends to happen? They kind of retire you on 40% of what you are currently making, and that 100% that you're making currently is not literally enough, okay? And time tends to affect the employee. The second one is, if you now think about it, that, well, I want to be a self-employed, then I don't want to work for nobody, which is good. There's nothing wrong in being a self-employed. I mean, it's a business. Everybody should be involved in a business now times, because we are in such an uncertain time in our entire life. So what tends to happen when you are a self-employed, you kind of enjoy the benefit of it's your own business, the freedom of time, the happiness of being able to do things as when you will. And what will then happen is you kind of realize that instead of you running the business is now running you, because you want to be at the forefront of your business premises, of your shop, at any point in time when the business hours are open. And you have to be there, because if you are not there, no one is going to patronize you. Even if you decide to now say that you want to have staff in there that's going to be able to look after business for you, the issue of trust sets in as well, whereby you 100% find yourself in a situation whereby staff cannot even handle your business as your own. Okay, so the limitation to self-employed is you realize that if you are not there, the business cannot work the way that it's supposed to work. And what happened is the employee side of the thing, there's about 60% in the world today, out of the 7.6 billion people that we have that are employees. There's about 35% people who are currently self-employed. And the limitation to that is literally, if you are not there to oversee your business will be suffering a huge significant loss. All right, so that is the first quadrant, yeah, the first quadrant. And then now we're looking at the second quadrant, now becoming a business owner. And when you become a real big time business owner, I'm talking about owning businesses like, I don't know what is big in in Ghana, but over here we have companies like Tesco, which is a grocery shop. I know in Nigeria they have what is called ShopRite. I'm not 100% sure whether there's ShopRite in Ghana, but there will be some big businesses in Ghana too, whereby what the business owner tends to do is they kind of leverage the efforts of other people. If I may ask you a single question, that in a day, how many hours do you have to yourself in a day? And I'll appreciate if you can write that in the room. I know that it's a simple question, but I know that in one way or the other, we cannot have more than the available hours that we have to ourselves in a day, which is basically, do you want me to tell you the answer? You know that it's 24 hours that we have in a day. Okay, and that 24 hours, you can have more than that in a day. If you can agree with me, I know the response to the chat may be slow, but yeah, I'm expecting your answer. But what the business owner tends to do is they can literally get to have 40,000 hours in a day. And how do they do that? They will now go to the left-hand side of the quadrants, which is where the employees are, and then that will serve as their incubator and employ someone from there. Yeah, and they won't just employ one person, right? So what they will tend to do is if they need 40,000 hours, they want to put everybody on 10 hours per day, they will just employ 4,000 people. Yeah, so they will use that 4,000 people to leverage their business to get 40,000 hours in a day. So while you are struggling with your own 24 hours, they literally have picked up 40,000 hours within a 24 hours period. And that is what the business owner do. They kind of master the art of leveraging. Yeah. And what they leverage is people's effort. They leverage technical effort, they leverage machine effort, they kind of leverage so much effort that makes things works out for them. And there are just about 4% of people on the surface of the earth who are in the big business owner region that have mastered the art of leverage automatic system to make sure that their business work. Okay. And then what do you now realize is if we go down again, we kind of have the fourth group here. And this is the only 1% group of people that make the most money in the entire world. And they are called the investors. So what does the investor do? The investors has mastered the art of using the little that they have. It can be as little as £100. I don't know whether they spend, I believe they spend cities in Ghana. All right. Oh, yeah. ShopRite is available in Ghana. So that's what ShopRite do. ShopRite will employ so many people. Yeah. And then get thousands of hours out of them in a day. And your business will be booming. Okay. And is it possible for you as a self-employed person to literally just do that? You find yourself in a constraint of, if it's not finances, yeah, then you realize that even if the finance is there, the credits or in terms of credit or whatever, you will still have to be working so hard to pay that back. Or else you meet some influential people that we can call what is called a mastermind alliance with some influential people. That's the only way you can turn your self-employed business into a much more bigger franchise. But doing it on your own without leveraging the effort of other people can be significantly impossible. Okay. So going back to the fourth people who are the investors, these are the people who have mastered the art of leveraging the power of the little they have, whether it is 100 CDs or it is 1,000 CDs, or it is if they are spending dollars in Ghana as well, whether it's $100 or $1,000, they kind of master the art of investing that little that they have to generate more profit. Okay. And in this particular zone, out of the whole 7.6 billion people that we have in the whole entire world, it's only 1% of people that are in this region. And this 1% of people are the one making at least, they are making significant amount of money more than the people on this side. All right. They are making 95% of all the entire money in the whole wide world, while the people on the left-hand side, which are the employee and self-employed, and you will appreciate that, because if you've been in this employee or self-employed situation before, you will be looking at how much is coming in for you, and you'll be wondering whether one day you get to become a business owner, or whether one day you get to become a big-time investor, right? So everything comes from what we learn, okay? Everything comes from our educational system. Everything comes from the financial system. Those are the two sectors in the entire world that has failed every one of us. And you can ask me why. Yeah. So if you think about it, yeah, if I literally see if I can get a white paper out quickly. Right. So look at this word before we go back. 1 second. It's loading up. All right, so I'm going to make this big. Look at this word. Learn. Yeah. So in school, we will go to learn. Yeah, that's the education sector. We will go there to learn. Yeah, and you can appreciate that whatever you learn. Yeah, if I take off these first two words, if I take off this first letter, what do you see? You will see that we can see the word N. Okay, so in whatever you can learn, yeah, there is always possibility to earn. Okay, if you learn as a nurse, you will earn as a nurse. Okay, if you learn as a teacher, you will earn as a teacher. If you go to uni to learn business, you should be able to earn as a business person. But the problem with the educational industry is this: the only thing they teach us to do is literally to go there to learn, okay, to earn, yeah, and then the last is to save. And where are we saving? We are literally saving in the banks, okay? We are saving in the bank. We are saving in their financial industry. All right. So the question again is this, yeah? If we are saving in the bank, and what do you think happens to that money that we put in the bank? Do you think it just sits there? Do you literally think that money just sits there? I believe the money does not just sit there. Yeah, because that's the reason why money is called currency. Okay, and what happens to anything that is a currency tends to move. Okay, and the bank, literally, when you put your money in the bank, they know quite fully well that you're not going to come for everything one time. They know that it's going to take you time for you to withdraw everything now. And imagine they will now use the effort of millions of people, okay, in a particular country, whether in Ghana, in United Kingdom, in Nigeria, all over the whole wide world. They even have what is called a central bank. So in a particular bank, or a particular banking system, everybody will go in there to deposit their money. All right. So maybe today you go there to withdraw some, tomorrow someone else go there to withdraw, another day people are bringing in more money. So the more money that the bank is taking from people to save for them, literally, what are they doing with it? You think they're spending it? Or you think it's sitting down there, or you think they're spending it? No, the bank is not spending it, and it's not even sitting down there. Yeah, the bank are literally investing it. Okay, and what are they doing that is so positive for them to be able to have other people's money and never run into a loss, so that each and every time that you go back there, well, sometimes they do run into a loss whereby you can get your money out if there's recession and all those kind of serious problems. But what the bank does is pretty unique. Okay, and the question that I wanted to ask you from the beginning of this presentation is, if you look at it carefully, and I want answers from everybody in the room. I've got about 4 different people in the room. In the last 10 years, and I just want to know, I believe all the 4 people that I have in the room will participate in this, yeah? And I'll expect your full participation. In the last 10 years, if you look at the amount of money that you have literally put in your bank account over the last period of 10 years, yeah? I want you to consider this carefully, and I want genuine, honest answer. Yeah, don't be biased. Yeah, maybe it is hundreds of thousands of pounds. It is hundreds of millions of cedis, or hundreds of thousands of naira, or whatever currency it is. In the last 10 years, I want answers in the chat room. In fact, I want the chat room to be popping after I pop this question. Yeah. All right. So in the last 10 years, the amount of money that has gone through your bank account, how much has the bank given you back on it? I'll repeat myself. So in the last 10 years, yeah, the amount of cedis that have gone through your bank account in Ghana, the amount of sterling tayo that has gone through your bank account in United Kingdom, the amount of naira that has gone through your bank account in Nigeria. I don't know where Marilyn is from. But if UK, yeah, Marilyn is from UK. The amount of money that has gone through your bank account, how much have you made back on it? I need answers. Yeah, please be honest, and let me see your answers popping through. And this way, I know that we are as interactive as ever. I know that you are following my thought process, because this is just the beginning. Not up to £100. That's the last 10 years. Oh, at least you make something. £100, which is not bad, you know. Tayo said not up to £100. I believe everybody can see it. Great. I'm waiting for Marilyn. I'm waiting for Alibi's in the last 10 years. The amount of money that has gone through your bank account, think about it. Give me an estimate of whatever you've made back from it. That the bank literally come back to you and say to you that, oh, wow, thank you for doing business with us. You bring in so much, hundreds of millions of pounds, cedis, nairas to us, and wow, not up to 250 in the last 10 years. Well, 10 years divided by 250, that's £25 a year. Literally, we can survive on that. So I'm waiting for Alibi. I got 2/3 answers for this, which is not bad. So in the last 10 years, majority of people that have put their money through the bank, the financial system decide to be like, thank you so much for doing business with us. We're going to credit you back £100 over a period of 10 years, and that is £10 a year. Survive on that, irrespective of how much you brought down to us. So great. All right. So today, when you sit down and look at it, the next coming 10 years, you're going to make more money than what you've made in the last 10 years. Can somebody say amen to that? And it's definite. In the next 10 years, you will definitely make more money than what you've made in the last 10 years. Okay? And when you make more money in the next 10 years than what you make in the last 10 years, if I ask you a question over the last period of that 10 years, if you've ever saved 10% of what you've made in the last 10 years and then invest it in a particular business, do you think you're going to be in the same situation that you had today? Rather than putting that money in the bank, if you decide to choose to save 10% of what you make in the last 10 years, do you think you'll be in the same situation like what you are in today? Amen. Thank you. I believe no. All right. And this is where this is key. Okay. I'm not sure I've earned 1,000 naira on my naira account. I'm not sure I've earned 1,000 naira on my naira account. Alibi, I can feel it for you. Okay. But that is what happened in life. You know, in life, when we have educational system and we have a financial system, what tends to happen is this particular industry, they give us a reason to believe. Yeah. And the reason to believe is we should learn, okay, so that we can earn and so that we can save. But if you look at the people on this right quadrant, yeah, they are not learning or earning and saving their money in the bank. Each and every money that they get, they are putting it to work back for them. Okay, so today what I wanted to do is shift your mentality from this left quadrant, yeah, and shift it to the right quadrant. Okay, and how are we gonna do that is by showing you what these people who are in the 1% section, who are making more than 95% of the money in the whole wide world today, what they are actually doing. And these same people, these are what the banks are actually doing as well. The rich people, these are what they are doing. And then that will bring us to the next page. Yeah. And what is it that we do? So today, what we are doing is the same thing that the bank has been doing donkey years ago. Yeah, they've been doing this donkey years ago. The rich people have literally been making serious amount of significant profit from a $5.3 trillion average cash transfer on daily basis. Okay, so the value that I wanted to give you today is how you can literally harness, how you can make money from this $5.3 trillion daily cash transfer that occurs every single day. It goes on in Ghana, it goes on in Nigeria, it goes on in United Kingdom, in America, the whole world. All right, listen to this. I believe majority of us have a tablet. Okay, the reason why we invest in tablets is because we use it. Yeah, I believe most probably some of us even have Apple or Samsung tablets. The reason why we invest in that is because we use it. Yeah, I believe some of us have laptop or any other devices that we use. The reason why we invest in it is because we use it. The other question is, I believe we use money too, right? And that is the reason why we invest in money. That is the reason why why we can literally take benefit from using money, right? So if we invest or we use money, does it mean that you cannot invest in making money work for you? Of course you can do it, but you need a skill, okay? And that skill is the skill that I'm literally going to be passing over to you today. That is the skill that I'm going to give you. And the question that I want to ask you is this, yeah? If you have $1, yeah? This is the way that you have to start to think about one single dollar or one single cedis that you have in your possession, okay? Because this skill is going to teach you how to literally multiply $1 or one cedis to $5, $10, $20, and more. And within the next 72 hours, you can literally do this in as much as you can decide to be teachable, coachable, and follow the due process. Yeah. All right. So this is the way that it works. Looking at, bear with me a second, a single dollar that you earn, right? First of all, you have to pay yourself at least 10% out of that money that you earn, which is a single dollar, okay? Or even if it's $100, $1,000, all right? This is the way that I see it, all right? Look at my whiteboard again. So you have $1 or a pound, let's say a pound, all right? So 10% of that, and this that I'm about to share with you, it's literally going to piss you off, all right? And I'm sorry if it does, but this is the truth. So I have to share with you. 10% of that dollar or 1,000 or 100,000, whatever that you are making, or is for you, okay? All right. So the next 10% is going to be your tithe. If you are a Christian and you go to church, or you believe in charity, the next 10% is going to be your tithe, okay? Let me make this smaller and at the same time bigger. All right? The next 10% is going to be your tithe based on what you have, okay? So the most important thing again now is, if, like me, I have living expenses, do you see that? 25% out of whatever you are earning today should be your living expenses. All right. So if your living expenses for whatever reason is more than 25%, okay, what is going to happen is this. You will realize that you are falling short in one way or the other. All right. So you don't want your living expenses to be more than 25%. And if it is more than 25%, it's either you pump in more money into your living expenses, okay, which is literally going to affect other things that I'm going to lay down, or you get a second job, okay, or you look for a means to get more money if your living expenses is more than 25%. All right, so the next amount that you literally need is if you have a business. Everybody should have a business these days. We should have something that's turning back money for us in one way or the other, and it should be able to provide us with a significant amount of money for us to be able to live on. We should just invest 15% of what we are making back into our business, back to business. Okay. All right. So when you are now looking at this carefully, if you're going to be investing the whole of what you are making from your business back into your business, that means that business is literally running you. You are not the one running that business. That means most probably you are not making enough from your business. Okay. And already look at this calculation. Yeah. You have 10, that's 20%. All right. And these are modest calculation. With this is 45%. Already over here it's even 60%. And you haven't even paid, like in UK, you have to pay tax. All right. So in UK, you're going to pay what? Tax. This is for the tax man. How many of us love to pay tax here? Right. Imagine in Ghana, less than 200 Ghanaian cedis in the bank. Those people, by the time I finish, your eyes will be wide open and you're going to be able to see what we need to be doing to make sure that we advance to the next stage. And it's all about taking decision. Yeah. Sorry, guys, if I'm not reading the text on time or the messages on time for me to respond on time, please bear with me. It's because I'm on two different screens. Okay. So that, and I don't want to lose my line of thought by breaking. So 20% will go on tax. And when you look at it, this is 10, that's 20%, plus 25%, that's 45%. 45 plus 15, that's 60%. And already we've even had 80% here. Okay. All right. And it is essential, again, out of this 80%, all right, whether we like it or not, yeah, what happened to us or not, whether we are happy to do it or not, we should be able to put another 10% into savings, okay? 10% back into savings, all right? That leaves us with 90%. And if you're following my analysis, you'll see that these are not extraordinary things, okay? And then we should have the next 10% that will serve as probably insurance or other miscellaneous unforeseen contingencies that we won't think about if they happen, unforeseen contingencies. And this is the whole of our income. Yeah, breakdown the way that it's supposed to be. So if you are living in such a manner whereby things are not like this for you, okay, that means there's need for a change. Yeah, a decision needs to be taking place. Okay, and if you do not make that decision, you will just realize that the only thing, and you can write this down because it's important. This is the simple way to break down the way that we spend. If you do not take charge of things like this and start looking at it that 10% is for you, 10% is for tithes, 25% is for living expenses, 15% is to invest back into your business, 20% is for the tax, whether you like it or not, because if you don't pay, they'll come and chase you. 10% is going to be for savings, which you're not even going to touch at all. 10% for other miscellaneous or unforeseen contingencies, and that's the whole of the money gone. Okay, if you now choose not to make a decision to live like this, you will already understand how to feel the burden. Okay, you will understand how to feel the burden of stress, burden of also different kind of frustration that you do not need. However, how educated that you are in this modern day world, the amount of job that we do, however how many hours we put into that job, sometimes we can't just find satisfaction because there's no enough freedom. We don't even have time for families. Hardly can we even say that we want to go on holidays. And even if we are, we can possibly go to a trip and then come back tripping, thinking about, wow, am I going to start working my ass off, excuse my French, to start making this money back? Okay. And that's the reason why it's important for you. It's not about don't worry about the amount of problems today. Yeah, I want you to put your problems on one side. Yeah, don't worry about the problems. Forget about the problems. Yeah, because each and every day, from the day that we are born, as we are growing, each and every day, problem doesn't seem to stop. Okay, but the only thing that you need is a new skill. That is the only thing that you need. Just focus your effort on a new skill. So if it can give you the opportunity that within a year, for a whole year, teach you the possibility of being able to multiply $1 or one Ghanaian cedis or one naira into $5, into $100, yeah, I believe that will first of all bring relief, number one. And if you can do it on any device, if you have a smartphone and that smartphone is not making money for you, yeah, then it's a dumb phone. And what I'm going to show you, the opportunity I'm going to open you to, is what you can do on the phone. We kind of have the package in full in a manner whereby it is flexible. You see, my own background is in the financial markets, yeah. So I study what is called applied financial market trading. Okay, I started this 12 years ago, and over the last 12 years, it's been an amazing lifetime for me. And the opportunity that you have in your front today, we don't kind of have it like this. Okay, and that's the reason why I said when I'm evaluating a business, a couple of things goes into place. The first thing is timing. Yeah, the second I will look at is the leadership. Okay. So when you have a business opportunity that you are evaluating and the leadership of that particular business are not strong, or they cannot carry the vision forward, then most probably that business is going to fail. And that is the reason why this is what brings me into this particular company called iMarket Live. So what does iMarket Live do? So iMarket Live is a first-class Forex education company, okay? This company is founded in July 4, 2013, all right? And we are operating already over the last 5 years till now in about 120 plus countries, okay? iMarket Life is completely debt-free, okay, because they are not owing anybody any money. They created this wealth opportunity from a team of a husband and wife, which I'm going to introduce you to them very shortly, and they don't use no third-party service. So this is not something that is going to be like other businesses. I don't know if you've been in any other businesses before, or if you hate talking to people. If you definitely don't like talking to people, this is for you, all right? And if you like talking to people, this is for you as well, okay? And I'm going to show you how this is for people who don't like talking to people, because the only thing you need to concentrate on is your phone. I mean, the biggest challenge that we have in this organization today is when people get to understand how to utilize the tool and start making money, considerable amount of money, they tend to not even bother to want to show anyone anymore. They will be like, why should I show you or show anybody that's going to be wasting my time how to multiply money when I can do it for myself? You know, before they join, maybe they would have said that, okay, yeah, I'm going to invite 1 or 2, 3 or 4 people, yeah, to this opportunity for them to benefit from it. But the moment they get the hands on of this, on how to do it skillfully in a professional manner as well, yeah, then obviously they don't even care anymore. We've got some people in Trinidad, yeah, and this lady hardly doesn't even have a means to get started. She started trading her account with $10, yeah, and this is $10 US dollars. Yeah, she barely find $10 to start trading an account. And today I can vouch, I can assure you that that lady has traded that $10. A newbie that doesn't know anything about trading before, compared to me, who have been through the business over the last 12 years. Yeah, and the last 12 years, I've seen the ups and downs of this. Yeah, and that is what literally gave me the experience and makes me so solid in this particular business and arena, to be able to guide people, to be able to show them all the downfalls that I have encounters before these kind of opportunities come to play. All right. So the second factor that I would consider is leadership. who are the leaders of iMarket Life. This gentleman on the right, his name is Christopher Terry. So he's the one who nurtured and burned the particular company called iMarket Life. Yeah, Christopher Terry has got 25 years industry experience in the financial market. Unlike me, I've only got 12 years industry experience. But I mean, Christopher Terry has been doing it almost 12 and a half years before I started doing it, or almost 13 years before I started doing it. So he's the one who nurtured the idea and gave back to it in 2005. This particular gentleman has made over 40 million US dollars every single year for himself and for the older companies that tend to utilize his financial expertise to tend to let him make trading decision or investment decision for them. It's netting over 80 million together every year. Last year, this man net 80 million in profit for himself. All right. Now Times is concentrating solely on the company to make sure that everybody can benefit, to make sure that all the people who put in effort to be able to make something out of their life, they can definitely get there. He's such a selfless man, and you have opportunity to meet him probably not this Sunday, next Sunday, because he's coming to France this particular weekend. So you won't be able to see him on the Sunday event, okay, which you can watch online just the way that you're watching this. This is Isis. Isis is a superwoman, you know, and this business is good for family, and that's one thing about it. You see these two, they are husband and wife, right? And Isis is the chief financial officer of the company. Isis own one of the largest financial certification, BSc and MSc in finance and economics. So she makes sure that the company is running without any hitch whatsoever. Okay, so what do this couple do? They decide to employ a executive vice president and vice president of sale in the name of Alex Morton. You can check this guy out. This guy made his first million when he was 19. Okay, and is in the business of networking marketing. So we have some tough, fantastic leaders, yeah. And Ivan Tapia, and to be deadly honest with you, yeah, one thing about these people is you won't even believe it. If you hear their background, they started from nothing. These are rags to riches. Christopher Terry was born by an alcoholic father who always abused his mother. I don't even want to go into the story, and still he excelled. So there's nothing that stops you from excelling. Alex Morton, when he started his business as young as he is, there are so many challenges that he faces, and he started business just because there's nothing. He just want to change his life around. Yeah, and Ivan Tapia used to work in a hotel. He's literally a very, very tough, hardworking laboring in a hotel, cleaning toilet and things. But today, over the last couple of few years, the iMarket Life decided to open, their life has changed around, okay? And this is what is fantastic about this guy. These guys here, these two, they are so proficient when it comes to finance, and these two, they are master networkers. Ivan Tapia has built a network of over hundreds of thousands. Alex Morton's network is so magnificent. And you need to see these guys when you actually meet them in person. I've met Alex Morton, I've met Ivan Tapia. When you actually meet them in person, you won't believe it. And you will literally know that ordinary people like you and me, average people like you and me, are literally making it in the world. Okay? And these are the people that, when I see them, they kind of motivate me. When I see their background and the amount of work that they've put into things to make sure that life can be good for you, for me, for every other person that's in this organization today, you won't believe it. You will be happy and you'll be grateful for this opportunity that you have not even started to use immediately. That some people can be on the surface of the earth and they want the best for other people by introducing them to a skill, by showing them a skill that will give them the opportunity to be financially free between a period of at least 72 hours. You will start, and within a period of 3 to 1 year, you should be able to gain a master skill that will be with you for the rest of your life. What I've learned over the last period of 12 years is an opportunity that I'm going to be putting down on the table, my own reputation on the table, to make sure that you succeed. Okay, going forward, Oh, interesting, Michael. And it's good to hear. So that will even make it a lot more better for us to be able to work together. And you haven't even seen anything. Just wait for this. All right. So what do we do? What makes us unique? Right. Results with our services are not guaranteed. And Michael can confirm this if he's got a serious background in the financial market, that if you do not put in the efforts to make sure that something works, don't expect results. So I'm not going to say that I'm going to give you £1 million if you are not doing your own due diligence. I'll provide you with all the necessary tools. I will guide you. I will mentor you. I will be there with you, grind with you day and night. If you need me at any point in time, if something is not clear, I'll be able to show you. I will even take trades with you. I will even do a live session. You will see my trades that I'm taking that's making money for me. You will see the ones that are going to a shortcoming in one way or the other, and now I'm managing my risk to make sure that my accounts always grow. Okay, and that's what you are getting from me personally. This is different from iMarket's Life opportunity. iMarket Life does not trade your money or handle your investment. Okay, so you will have to be the one that will trade yourself. They won't ask you to send them any money whatsoever for you to send to them so that they can trade your money for you. No, you will take charge of your financial freedom by yourself at your own time, at your own discretion, at your own free space whenever you want to. iMarket Life does not end on your trade. So if you make 1,000 with the tools that they provide, because there's so many automated tools that you can start to use from the get-go, and you start making money within the next couple of 72 hours. Especially Michael that has got financial market background, I believe this should be easy for him. Yeah, you will be able to enter and exit trade at any time because we will give you all those opportunities live and direct. Yeah, to be able to do so. We've got a Telegram group that will be popping. That is mine popping, telling me that there's a trade signal going on. I can't take it because I have to do this, yeah, and introduce people to this opportunity. So you get that all the time. And our objective, the only reason why iMarket Life is doing this, is to empower, is to enrich, and at the same time to educate everyone. So what do we have in the iMarket Life package? So you will get what is called iMarket Life Academy. So if you are new and you don't know anything about financial market, you can ask me. I can literally show you how to quickly move forward, and in using the 60+ videos that we have in the library of iMarket, iMarket Life Academy. Okay, so it's more or less like a school whereby you can learn all these things. At the same time, you have my efforts on your side to be able to make it happen. The second is it comes in multiple languages as well. You know, we are present in over 120 countries, so it comes in multiple languages, and it comes from basic to advanced, and then you learn from expert traders. Okay, so IML Academy will teach you a complete Forex mastery. Okay, and then what we have again is iMarket Live TV. What do we do in iMarket Live TV? We go through Forex education and mentorship, whereby you will have traders like me. You will have other traders, more than 20 traders in the back office. Yeah, and we are running consistently on daily basis, session by session, hour by hour, live markets trading, whereby you can log in into that opportunity, take trades alongside with the professionals. Anytime there's a trade opportunity that comes up, if there's no trade opportunity that's coming up at that particular point in time, you can literally learn the skills of how to get to do it and make significant amount of profits from that 5.3 trillion cash slices that is available every single day. There's many trading sessions, and if you miss any class, we've got recordings, and this is so special for you to be able to go back to what has been said, even if you miss the class, for you to be able to re-understand over and over again and re-watch and review and relearn whatever is not clear. Is very, very golden, and that's what we have in iMarket Live TV as well. The next thing that we have is called Harmony Scanner, and this is a fantastic tool of all. Currently today, we are even doing so much session every single day on how to get everybody to use Harmony Scanner. And what does Harmonic Scanner do? Harmonic Scanner will give you trade opportunities. Let me see if I can quickly log on to my Harmonic Scanner to give you a brief test drive of what Harmonic Scanner will do. Okay, so Harmonic Scanner will provide you with entry, exit setup, and with a proper. And don't worry if this is new to you, if you don't know how to navigate this. Look at this. This is an opportunity right here, yeah, right now, this time, yeah, and I can take this opportunity, okay, on my account right now, because this is Aussie New Zealand, and this particular opportunity is giving us what? Is giving us an entry to literally enter to trade the Aussie New Zealand in a short direction to sell it, okay, and this is almost right for us to enter. And so what you will see is entry or entry here. This one has got two different entries where you can scale in, yeah, and then you have stop. This is what is going to protect your account from further losses, and all these values are there automatically, yeah. And you have where you can take profit, target profit 1, target profit 2, and target profit 3. And with this one, you only need to add a couple of just little indicators to make things a lot more clearer and make it easy for you to walk and navigate around and make profit from the market. It can be better than this. And look at what you can get in a day. So you have so many trading opportunities. If I go to dollar card, you see the dollar card opportunity, which is a buying opportunity already. You've got entry, you've got stop, you've got TP1, TP2, TP3. The only thing that I need to show you and teach you is where you're going to put all these details for it to start generating profit for you, and it's going to be in a brokerage account. So this is Harmonic Scanner, and these are all the tools that you're going to have access to, and you can literally take your trades every single day from the comfort of your home in your little businesses or offices once the opportunity comes out like this. So you can see dollar card, pound dollar, pound Aussie, euro Aussie. If all these are strange, don't worry, we will get to get you to introduce you to it. So look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and it's still going. About 12 opportunities on just a 15-minute chart. You'll see further opportunities on the hourly, H4, and daily 1 chart. So you will have this fantastic tool to your disposal, and you can take trades. In fact, I can literally take this trade now on dollar card and then see, and probably by the end of this session, I'll be able to post my profits for you to see. If you bear with me a second, I will see how best I can quickly do that. Right, so without delaying you further, let me quickly go back to the presentation and carry on presenting while I'm doing this on the side as well. So the next that I want to introduce you to is after the Harmonic Scanner is another tool that we have, which is called the Web Analyzer. Okay, the Web Analyzer is a fantastic tool that will be sounding an alert each and every time there's a trading opportunity that comes in through your laptop or through your phone or through your tablet. So once you have any device, and if those devices are not making you any money, believe me, they are not supposed to be called a smart device. They're supposed to be called the dumb device. And this is what you're going to learn, yeah, in a much more profitable and secure way of doing things. With Web Analyzer, you've got this opportunity of over 300 trades opportunity of short scalping system, whereby you can literally be netting 5 points of the market. That 5 points can literally mean $5. It can literally mean $50. It can literally mean $5,000 or $500 in one single day. Okay, and we will get there. Don't worry. This is just an intro to the opportunity. The next one is called swing trade. Christopher Terry himself, like I said, is going to show us a swing trade opportunity, the kind of particular trade that he'll be taking for his own clients. Every single Sunday, we do what is called a 9-0. You'll be able to make Christopher Terry. You'll be able to analyze the chart for you. You'll be able to see profitable opportunities. You'll be able to take notes. You'll be able to see what these professionals on Wall Street are actually doing to make them money. All right, so that's swing trades. And if you can count it, I've shown you about 4 or 5 different automated tools that you can enhance. The first being the Harmonic Scanner, the second, the Web Analyzer, the third, is going to be the swing trade. The fourth is called swipe trades. Okay, so with swipe trades, you receive all these trade alerts on your phone. You can copy and paste in as much as you can copy and paste. Okay, anybody that can do copy and pasting on their mobile phone wouldn't have a problem joining this opportunity. The only training that you will need is how to build this skill of copy and paste, and how you're not going to be missing the opportunity. Okay, and I believe these skills can be, you can literally learn it. Okay, and I'll show you how it works. All right, so swipe trade is another opportunity to supplement your income. You do not need any trading experience for you to be able to use all these tools. Okay, so what do we have? We offer training and support. All right, so that's the biggest part of the company. Okay, so you're gonna get fantastic training and support, especially from me as well, because I'm the one who is even introducing this opportunity to you. But you can't chat live, it's not visible here too. Michael can view the presentation, but he can't chat live, it's not visible here too. Oh, serious? Okay, so does it mean Michael, what is he logging on with? Probably he's logging on his phone. If he's logging on his phone or a different device, hold on a second, let me quickly address this issue. Please bear with me, everyone. I want to address this issue quickly for Michael. If he's logging on his phone or a different device, let's see. If he's logging on, bear with me a second. I just want to check how to make this happen. Right. Even if that is the case, I will find a way to make it up to him, okay, so that we don't waste much time. All right, because I'm just getting to the important bit. Tell Michael that I'm here for him and I'm going to help him as we progress. Okay, so the next thing that I wanted to show us is literally, Michael, please don't worry, I will literally attend to that, especially for you. Okay, Michael, and take my word for it, you're going to get training and support. And what kind of training and support are you going to get? You're going to get experienced traders training and support. Okay, you're going to have what we call IML corporate app. Okay, so on that app is what is literally going to fast track you. Let me show you my own IML app and see whether you can see it. That app is literally going to fast track you and get you to be able to get started in 72 hours. If you can see my, sorry, let's see. I don't know if you can see me. 1 second. Sorry. For one reason or the other, I don't know if anybody can see me, or probably because I'm doing the presentation, you can't just see me. But yeah, you will have an app whereby on that app, every single thing that you need to do to get you started within the next 72 hours and start to making money, I've got it on my phone. You will be able to use that app as well. Okay, and there's 7-figure mentorship. And to be deadly honest with you, Halle, this is one thing that I cherish the most. Okay, you see, in life, when I joined iMarket Life, I started listening. Yeah, I started focusing my energy. I started thinking differently. Okay, I started saying things in a different manner. I stopped doing certain things that I used to do. I stopped listening to certain things that I used to listen to. I started feeling things differently. I started taking life to a different level. And why? How? Because you're gonna be able to hear certain people, yeah, that literally don't have anything. Someone like Austin Godsey, yeah, who used to sleep on the streets, okay, who literally just come back from prison, yeah, and his wife decided to even neglect him and divorce him and leave him in a very serious condition and start living on the street. And currently, with this opportunity of high market life, Austin Godze is currently making nothing less than $100,000 every single month. Okay, these are people who joined this opportunity almost 4 years ago before you and I. Yeah, when this opportunity first of all come to us over the last couple of few months, yeah, the first thing that I see in this opportunity is, wow, life has changed to the extent whereby even ordinary layman can win in the financial market with what Christopher Terry, Isis De La Torre, Alex Morton, Ivan Tapia, with what they've put together. So you'll be listening to seven-figure mentorship whereby these people are literally bring out the real you out of your current you, what you really want to be. And it works. It works. You get to learn about certain principle of success that you already have, but you are not taking advantage of it. Okay? You're going to be able to learn how you can literally leverage the effort of professionals, experts like me, without even having to pay $1 to be able to excel in life. You're going to be able to understand that the best thing in life are literally free, especially from human being to human being. And that's what you get from the seven-figure mentorship. You will see people who have struggled their entire life and join this opportunity and they become a winner. If they can do it, there's nothing that stops you from doing it. Auntie Mercy can testify yesterday when I was at her house. I don't leave my own people alone. I make sure they succeed. Trading is not my problem, but seeing you succeed is the best thing that can ever happen to me in my life, because I'll be getting reference. I'll be getting reference. I'll be getting good reference. I'll be able to help other people. Well, as much people that I'm seeing succeeding, that is the best thing that can ever happen to my life. I know that I have a cycle, a family of success around me. So there's nothing that we can need anywhere in the whole wide world that we can tap into. Having this serious mastermind alliance between every one of us and helping one another consistently every day without getting tired. Okay? All right. So going forward, how can you get started? That's the next bit. All right. And I'm going to quickly rush this because there's a second part to the to this presentation that will literally show you what I've been talking about, what I sent to you. All right. So if you want to get started with this opportunity, this is what you need to do. And this is what you have to do to make use of all these advanced tools that will bring success to your doorstep immediately. All right. So we have what is called a platinum package. All right. Majority of people, if they want to learn the skill of multiplying money, they have to delve into their pocket and pay thousands of hard currencies for it. Yeah. And that does not guarantee them any success in the market. Okay. And as soon as those people collect whatever they want to collect from them, that is it. They are on their own. Whether they succeed trading or they do not succeed trading, it's none of their own problem. But with me, my problem is honesty, which you don't get from people many times these days. I'm not going to be giving you unnecessary nonsense. I'm going to tell you exactly how it is. If you don't put in the necessary amount of effort, if it is 30 minutes that you're going to find for this, to scan through their money scanner on a daily basis and place your trade, you have to find out 30 minutes. If you want something to change in your life, you have to take a decision. All right. The next thing is, if you literally want to do this, yeah, the amount of support that you're going to get will be overwhelming, that you may even be confused. You're going to get something like a WhatsApp group. Yeah. You're going to get something like a Telegram group. Okay. And in this WhatsApp group, you're going to be having trading opportunities flowing in and day out. The Telegram group, we have expert traders that will be sending down to your phone. So you don't literally have to be in front of your PC for you to take advantage of this. You can be working in the market and a trade opportunity comes in, you stop. I've done it so many times. It only take 1 minute. Yeah, less than a minute to take one trade. I take 2 trades in less than 1 minute. And I will do it. And by the time you carry on practicing, yeah, don't mind my own speed, because it's something that I've been doing for the last 12 years. But if I can attain it, definitely you can attain it too. If it's going to take you 2 minutes to take the trade, it's not a problem. Okay, if it's going to take you 3 minutes, it's not a problem. You are only just starting, but it's something that can be done with speed under 1 minute to take 2 trades. Okay, I do it all the times. I've done it today and I can still carry on doing it. Okay. All right. So what do you need to get started? If you are not a customer, yeah, and people who have done trading courses that have paid hundreds of thousands, tens of thousands for it will be able to testify, and you can go and ask. Yeah. And if you want to invest in a skill that's going to help you to multiply money for the rest of your life, and then you can leave a legacy for your children for them to be able to do the same without breaking a sweat in their entire life. Yeah. If you are not a customer, it will be costing you $425 monthly. Okay. But if you turn to a customer, it's going to cost you just about $217. Yeah. So it's going to be with this $195 plus tax to make it $217. Okay. And then after that, it's going to cost you extra $145 every single month to be able to receive all the other fantastic automated service every single month. Okay. And then you'll be wondering, wow, so now times today, you're going to pay about $217 to join this opportunity. And after 1 month, it's going to cost you $145. Okay. But this $145 that you're going to be paying every single month, within a month, if you dedicate efforts, and you will see the results will come out, you will now be able to compare that result with what you have done. Okay, because every single day we trade, we get results. So it's up to you to now take those trades, to compare those trades with what you have done as well, so that you can always make back your own subscription fee. There's opportunity to make back your subscription fee from trading, and there is also opportunity to make more profits. Okay, so what would you get? Today you'll be paying $217, like I said, to test drive this opportunity, to see how it works, to get access to every single thing, to get my own full support, left, right, and center, whenever you need it, whatever time you need it. I don't really get tired like that. I train people till 11, 12, 1 o'clock in the midnight sometimes. Yesterday, when I was responding to your text, I was just coming from a client, and I bet that's around 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, because everybody needs to be satisfied. I don't want anybody to get involved in this and they are not getting real value for money. If they have a little bit of difficulty, once I treat it for them, I know tomorrow they're not going to ask me that question. Even if they ask me that question tomorrow, once I keep treating it for them, I know they will get used to it and they don't have to ask me again. So you get IML Academy for that $217. You get IML TV for that $217. You get a money scanner for the $217. You get daily swing trade for the $217. And in IML Academy as well, you will learn like no tomorrow everything that's got to do with financial market. All right. So the strategy that we're going to teach you can be applied to literally anything when it comes to financial market: stock, indices, equities, treasury bills, interest rates, bonds, all sorts of different kind of options, ETFs. You can literally become a master trader harnessing the opportunity of iMarket Live. So what you can get as an optional add-on is the swipe trades, which costs extra $15 a month, and the web analyzer, which costs extra $15 as well. Okay, so this can be optional. All right. So, and if you now find it difficult, yeah, to get yourself together within a month of starting, all right, to be able to pay for that monthly subscription, we can give you for free. Yeah, if you love scholarship and you love things for free, well, we have the opportunity to make sure that you get it for free. And how do we do it? So if you can share this opportunity with 2 people that you like, your friend, your family, yeah, that's the reason why I say you can share with people from the church. If they want to join this call, it's fine. your friends, your family, your enemies, even people who disturb you and ask you for money all the time. Yeah. There's a usual saying that it's better you take a man, you give a man an opportunity to be able to learn how to fish rather than giving him a fish all the time, so that he can stop disturbing you. Teach him how to fish. When you teach him how to fish, one day we come back with a basket of 100 fishes. He wouldn't even need you anymore, more than be grateful and thankful for the opportunity that you have provided for him. So if you refer two people, yeah, two paying customers to this opportunity, you can literally waive your subscription for life. Okay, and then that is it. You don't even have to worry about the $145 subscription. You can then have all the courses for free. And then you can say to me now that iMarket Live hasn't done enough to make sure that at least they put financial freedom closer to your hand. All right. So this is it for iMarket Live. If you now want to join the other part of the business, which is where there is more money, yeah, this is how to do it. You now become what is called an independent business owner. Okay. And what does that? What qualifies you to become an independent business owner is after you bring two people for free, that's making you get the service for free. You only need to get a third person. Yeah. And when you get that third person and you introduce them to this opportunity whereby they can learn the skill of multiplying money, they can learn the skill of building wealth from the scratch, from the onset, then what do you get back from it? The company is now willing and will be more than happy to turn you into an employee that will be receiving weekly payments. Yeah. And this is how people like Chairman 100, Austin Gozzi, Chairman 250, Ivan Tapia earn their own 250,000 every single month. This is how, apart from trading, this is how Austin Gozzi earn over $100,000 every single month. Apart from trading, this is how David Demonite, our own David Demonite, we were with him, was it 2 weeks ago, in London, Royal Hotel, with David Demonite, Chairman 500, David Demonite, that earns $500,000 every single month. Yeah, David Demonite and his wife, between him, they earn between 45 days, they earn $1 million every single month. So if people like David Demonite can do it, very down to earth guy that is literally willing to hold you by the hand, if they can do this and they can change their life around, I don't see anything that's stopping any one of you from being able to do it. I've started this journey just about 2 months ago, and what I've seen in changes from payments that the company has paid me to my own trading profit, and what I even derive pleasure in is to be able to now use my 12 years of service to dedicate it to help people, to sit by their side, to visit them, to show them this opportunity, to come down to places like Ghana and blow Ghana up and expand this opportunity under your name, Ali and Michael, and make sure that things start happening for you beyond your imagination, to see the massive support that all this Chairman 500 Matrosas, I was with him 2 weeks ago. Matrosa is making 500,000 every single month. And I was with this guy 2 months ago. I took pictures with him. I sit down with him. I talk to him. You know, I feel his hand. You know, when you can feel people, I feel his pain when they can literally show you where they come from nowhere. People who will be more than willing to tell you categorically that they come from a significantly non-existing successful family. You know, it's one thing for you to be existing, but when you are not even existing and people don't even know that you are there, it's a big of a problem. It's a massive problem. Matrosa come from such a scenario, from complete ghetto. And this guy is literally making $500,000 every single month today. You know, I'm so grateful and happy for this opportunity, and you can harness it too. So by becoming an independent business owner, and the step to becoming an independent business owner is to have 3 people in your organization, you would have become a trader or learning to trade. Yeah. Now, what you are learning, the results that you are creating, is an immense tool for you to be able to show other people. Okay. And you will get this result. It's only if you're not taking the trade. The moment you start to take the trade and you start to see the results, people don't even want to know anything anymore. They want to get that result too. And this is how your organization grows. So to become an independent business owner under IML is going to cost you extra $15. All right. And this is what you're going to get. So you're going to be in a position whereby this is you. All right. So the first person that comes underneath you, yeah, out of that third person will net you $35. All right. And then the next person that they choose to introduce under anybody that they introduce, each and every one that they introduce, if they choose to introduce 100 people, that's $100 coming from this person that's netting you $35. Okay. If you choose to bring 100 people underneath you, yeah, that's $3,500 coming underneath you. All right. So when you become proficient, or when you start trading, even before you become proficient, all right, if you're somebody who is good and have a network of people who are willing to learn a new skill, even before you start trading, you can start to earn a significant amount of money from the company. And how is that worked out? So the first person will net you $35. The second person that they bring will net you $10. The person that this person bring, you'll be getting $5. And this is about $50 from one single person. So it depends on who the first person that you are bringing, their center of influence, the kind of people that they know, whether they are motivated people, whether they are sharp people, whether they are people who have respect of others, whether they are people who are leaders in what they do as well. That will immediately accelerate your growth, and watch how your growth is going to be accelerated. So this is what will happen. You bring 3 people, right? And those 3 people that you bring, they will be chasing the same thing that you are chasing, right? Which is 2 for free, okay? So you are getting 2 for free. There's nothing that stops them in getting 2 for free as well. So they want 2 for free, and this is what will happen. So this will be you. Bear me a second. You, as a one person, you bring 3 people who want 2 for free. Yeah, they will bring other people as well who want 2 for free. So these 3 people, imagine each one of them bring 3. Yeah, so 3 in 3 places, that is 9. With the first 3 people that you bring, that makes it 12. Okay, so straightforward, from the first 3 people, if they want the same 2 for free that you wanted, you are going to be getting paid $600 every single month, apart from trading profit from the company. Okay, and that $600, you'll be paid $150 every single week. Okay, so this is when the company will start to work for you. All right, and this is why I said iMarket Life has done what any other organization has done. Okay, and this can literally happen for you within a month. All right, so this 12 people now, imagine, yeah, 12 people. 12 people bring 3 people each. How much is that? That's 36 people in your organization. Yeah, when you have 36 people in your organization, you've already qualified for $1,000 every single month. And remember, these 12 people will be able to teach them how to trade. Yeah, and they will be able to take the signals and be trading the same way that you are trading and be making profits. So they have to be people who literally want to make sure that their life change. Okay, they have to be people who are hungry, who are motivated, and who are ready to make sure that their life change, so that they can take the trades, so that they can see results, so that they can display that results, so that other people can want to join them and make money too. So by the time you have 30 people in your organization and you are earning $1,000 every single month, that'll be $250 every single week. The company does not wait for a whole month or a month after before you get paid. They literally pay you every single week. I get paid every single week. Okay? So if this is not enough for you and you want more money, then you are on a chairman run. And what will happen is this. You see that compensation plan that I sent to you, yeah? Quite a lot of people are chasing this as their dream because this are residual income, because this salary never stops. Or else if you stop doing the right thing that you're supposed to do. So by the time you have 30 people in your organization, imagine those 30 people now bringing three people in. That will send you down to platinum 2000, which means the 30 people would have brought 90 people in, okay? And then you have, by the time you have 75, at least 75 people in your organization, the company is already paying you $2,000 every single month, which means apart from trading profits, even if you don't have money to start to trade, whatever you realize from what you are doing by introducing people to trading, and they are getting fantastic opportunity calls from iMarket Live, you can start to build up a money that you're going to put in your trading account, which is going to be at least $500 every single week when you have 75 people in your team and they are harnessing the same opportunity. All right, so this same 75 people, they want to do what? They want to get to for free, and your organization will now start to grow, okay? When your organization starts to grow, you reach what is called Platinum 5000. On Platinum 5000, you have 225 people in your organization. You'll be earning $5,000 every single month, which is coming down to you as 1,250 every single week, okay? If that is not enough and you are such a hungry person that literally want to chase a dream, yeah, you have ladders and steps that you can chase this dream to you having at least 500 people in your organization, 1,250 people in your organization. You can appreciate that if you have 500 people in your organization and all those 500 people are literally looking for two for free, okay, that will transcend you to what we call the first chairman level, which is chairman 10. And by the time you start earning $5,000 every single month or $10,000 every single month doing this, and you don't have anything to do, you only have three things to do, Halle. The three things that you have to do is just, you have to prospect, just talk to people, show them results. Yeah, present. You don't even have to do the presentation. I will do the presentation for you. My team leaders will do the presentation for you. David Immunity will come and do the presentation for you. Matrosa will come and do the presentation for you. Austin Godzi will come and do the presentation for you. These are people who are already making $500,000, $100,000, $250,000 in their organization every single month. They've got a lot of free time at their disposal. They will come and support your business for them to know that you are ready. Okay. Well, Judah be praised. This is different, okay? Yeah, you may have tried 1,000,001 things before, but the reason why this is different is this is actually a trading company whereby you will be trading. You don't have to talk to people. This is just a second side of the business. You don't have to do this. This is not by force. This is just a second side of the business. You can decide to be trading, yeah, but you can decide to have this on the side as well. If you don't want this, it's not by force. Yeah, I'm not forcing you that you have to do this, but I'm just showing you the passion that you can get and the opportunity that can be presented to you if you do this. Yeah, if you've done something that never worked, it's because you have leadership who doesn't want it to work. If the leaders are so keen to make things work, you will see them right by your next door. Just the way that I'm saying to you that people will flock down to Ghana like no tomorrow to make sure that people start getting success, to make sure that they support people, to make sure that people can get to where they need to get to when it comes to trading. Talk less of building a network. Remember, you are not building a network telling people to come and buy something that is not of value or that they're going to use. You are literally giving people value. Judah be praised. Yeah, you are literally giving people value. What value are you giving them? You are giving them the value whereby if they sit down on their phone, and we can do it together starting from tonight or tomorrow, we can start to take those trades together and you'll start to see the results. Okay, so when you see results, tell me now. That's the time that you're going to tell me whether it works or not. Don't judge something that you haven't tried just because you've tried one. Yeah, and you're thinking at that particular point in time when you try that particular one that this is the one. And then, you know, the problem is this, yeah? You see, in network marketing, the pain with network marketing is 97% of people in network marketing organization, they kind of fail. Yeah. And that is so painful. That literally touched my heart when I see that is the kind of status. And why? Yeah. Number one, if you have a product and that product is of value in the sense that that product can literally make you to start to make money without even having to sell anything. If you don't know how to talk to people, if you can't talk to people, this is for you. You don't have to attend the networking site. If you don't do the networking site, nobody is going to hold you for that. If you choose to do it, it's just an additional income for you. So if you are not that kind of a person who can talk to people and you want to take advantage of learning a skill of trading, then this is for you. You don't have to talk to anybody. Nobody is compelling you. Can you understand? Judah be praised. Nobody is compelling you to talk to anybody. Nobody is compelling you to bring anybody in the business. But some people who can do it better than you, we choose this side of the business together with the Forex trading, okay? So I have to introduce the opportunity in both ways, okay? So my main expertise is Forex trading, okay? I don't even do much of networking. My wife, she does networking, okay? That's her own expertise, all right? And to be deadly honest with you, because I'm so good in trading in what I do, if I have an opportunity that will give people much more opportunity of making more money, there's nothing that's difficult for me in talking about it. And the person that even introduced me to Ali B, which is Auntie Mercy, I got to know her through one of my students who is doing very, very good in Forex. All right. So I don't go ahead and look for people. People go ahead and look for me. And that's the problem. And when people look for me, I don't have a choice than to just attend to them. Because now I've opened myself up to people who need help. And I don't have a choice than to make sure that people are successful. So, and that is how this opportunity will lead you from 500 people. If all those 500 people want to for free, you will have 1,500 people in your organization. If that 1,500 people want to for free, that will transcend you into about 4,500 people in your organization. 4,500 people want to for free. You can appreciate that that's about 13,500 people in your organization. 13,500 people want to for free. You will appreciate that in no time, within a year, 2 years, 3 years, if this is your own expertise, you will have 30,000 people in your team and you will get to 500,000 people in your organization. And the way to do it is one of the by far easiest way that is possible. Take the trades, have your results will speak for you. If you don't have results, you can get people. You have results, people will flock behind you. Results is what brings success. If you can understand what I'm trying to explain to you. So to get to $500,000 in a month, every single month by the company, this is a possibility. I've met, I've seen, I've talked, I've shake, I've hugged people who are making this amount of money. And it's real. And you can see them and you get to see them. One of them, you can go and Google. His name is David Immunity. I'm going to write it in the room. Just look for David Immunity, yeah? And find out whether what I'm saying is true or not. Okay? Talk less of me. Forget about me this time around. Look for these people, yeah? And find out if you can even contact them. And find out whether it is true or not. Look for these people. They are all on internet. They are not paid to do advertisements. These are real people that will touch your heart when you see them. All right. So, and this is the kind of compensation that you can get from showing your result of trading. And it didn't stop there. So you have what we call rank bonuses as well. So we rank bonuses. When you get to Platinum 2000 and you're making $2,000 every single month, you get extra $500. Platinum 5,000, extra $1,500. Chairman 10, you're already making $10,000 every single month. The company is willing to give you extra $5,000. Sometimes you sit down and wonder, where do all this money comes from? Okay. The company has got a well-built-in plan that once you join and you decide to pay your subscription fee, some people don't want to do networking, they're just carry on paying their subscription because they are getting value in the tools that they have, which are the harmonic scanner that they can plug into and choose trade at any time, web analyzers that they can plug into and choose trade at any time and make money. You see 17-year-old children buying house for their children, for their mother. You see 24-year-old kids doing amazing things. All these things are possible. Yeah, the first thing that I want you to do when any opportunity comes to your doorstep is don't be like as if it doesn't work. Yeah, have an open mind and just receive the information. I'm not asking you to give me your credit card. I'm not even asking you to come and join. Yeah, and that's how serious I am. I'm not even asking you to come and join. I'm only spreading a message that can be beneficial to you. If you so decide to join, it's not going to be my decision. You are the one who is going to make that decision. If you choose not to join, I have passed on the message. Tomorrow, when we are celebrating another Chairman 10 in our organization, we will send you an invitation. Just come and help us to celebrate. All right? So joining is not an issue for us. Yeah, our own issue is just for people to be financially free by taking charge of their own life, by empowering themselves, by enriching themselves, by building a skill that in 1 year they will start to look at their life differently. Yeah, by building such a skill that will literally put problems behind them. When anything springs up, they have solution for it. They don't even think about it. They have time to concentrate on what matters. All right. So, and then you get all these rank bonuses. And if you decide to choose to keep pushing on, you can reach Chairman Infinity. In September, we are going to Miami, right? In Miami, it's a convention. And that convention will literally be bringing quite a lot of people together. So if you are part of us before September, we will see each other in Miami if you so decide to come. All right. And this is rank bonuses. And this is what you will get from us. Prestigious leadership. Okay. Like all these people that I'm talking about, you get to see them. They don't leave you. They literally come to where you are. The same way that I will fly down to Ghana and come and see you and come and make sure that things are working out for you and carry on supporting you even after my visit. What class products and education? And I'm not asking anybody to buy my ticket. I will be there on my own account. Okay. And dynamic platform for any situation, friendly and supportive culture, unmatched passion and vision. Let your money work for you. Okay. All right. And that brings us to the end. But what I now have for you that is special is this: the opportunity to test drive this on me. Yeah, not even on yourself. And I can't do better than that. Okay, that is what I have for you: the opportunity to literally see how this work before you even join in, so that you can have that peace of mind to know that what you are literally doing is what work. Okay, so this has, thank you so much, Ollie, Abis, Michael, Judah be praised, Marilyn, Tayo. I mean, all of you are amazing people. You've taken more than 1 hour, 39 minutes to be able to listen to this opportunity. We've gone through so much things. It is such a significant step forward for your life, and at the same time for me, who is passing the message across. Yeah, remember, I'm not Christopher Terry, but Christopher Terry has touched my own life. Yeah, Christopher Terry makes sure that he delivers on his promises. Christopher Terry makes sure that every single week I get paid. Yeah, and I'm so sure that Christopher Terry wouldn't disappoint you as well. Christopher Terry hasn't disappointed people who are making 500,000 in the organization. Christopher Terry, for the last 5 years, has not disappointed all the members of our email organization. Every single Sunday, we have 20,000 people tuning in live to watch when Christopher Terry is doing the 9-0 to show people what he looks at when he's trading the financial market. And you can be part of that. Not this Sunday because he's coming down to Paris. Following Sunday, you'll be able to see him. All right. So, Ali, Michael, Judah be praised, Marilyn, Adetayo. I'll say this is the end of my presentation. If you are more than happy to look into this going forward, I would say contact Ali. Ali knows how to contact me, and then Tayo knows how to contact me, and whoever knows how to contact me too, and we can definitely take it from there. Thank you so much for your time. That is one thing that I can buy from you. It's just a thing whereby you can afford to give me freely, yeah? And I so much appreciate it. Thank you very much. I really do care for your success going forward. Like I said, the best that I can give is give you the opportunity to test drive the opportunity before you even join in, and then at the same time, I'll be more than happy if quite a lot of people can benefit from this, because I am benefiting from it currently, and I know other people can benefit from it as well. The whole of yesterday was a very, very busy Monday for me. I was not even doing presentation. I was just showing people how to trade. We were just taking trades and doing trades and building strategies together, you know. So, and that is what I do. I derive so much pleasure in doing that. So if you so much need my help going forward, I mean, definitely I'll be more than happy to help. Thank you. And I will be calling it a day now. And then, yeah, you can pop in your details to my WhatsApp if you have any question whatsoever, because I'm going to just take a little bit of a break, drink some water, attend to the kids, and then give wife a little bit of a hug, because they gave me the opportunity to be able to do this. Thank you. So that is it for now. I so much appreciate you being here. So I'm going to stop this now. Thank you. I'm so grateful for the opportunity that you've given me to be able to present to you. Thank you. To all my people in Ghana, Kotoka International Airport, I'm coming down very soon. I've been in Ghana. I think the last time I went to Ghana was in 2008. So it's been a long time. It will be more refreshing for me to come to Kotoka International Airport again and be received by amazing and lovely people. Thank you. Bye for now. And I wish you the best of luck in your endeavors. Thanks. Bye.